Are we closer to a trade deal? We ask ourselves this every day. Markets are trading on the back of it. But if we have a trade deal, what would be the first sign of it?
So first of all, I don't know is the honest answer because,
yeah.
As you say, I mean, it fluctuates back and forth. And I mean, we just also heard over the weekend that Donald Trump is still I think he said the chances are very good or something like that. So we simply don't know. And I think what you're really asking, if you don't mind me saying, is what are the first indications that we might be getting?
Right, where do we see it first if we have a deal?
Exactly.
That's my question.
So, I mean, I think where you will see it is particularly in treasuries, because we've seen every reaction towards a trade deal tends to be treasury negative, so bond yields would be going up. And you probably also see it in the equity market continue to rise, although it's a bit more dubious, of course, because equity markets seem to be rising anyway. But so my first focal point would be the bond market.
Okay, but first, if we have a phase one and then nothing afterwards, does it move the bond market?
Well, I still think it does, because I mean I think the way to look at this in my mind is we won't be reducing all of the trade tensions back to a point where we used to come from. Mm-hmm. However, the question for me is, are we going to escalate them further or are we going to scale them back? And if we have a phase one trade deal, that implies, A, that we're probably going to scale them back a little bit, but secondly, it also implies that probably ahead of the next US elections, we won't be escalating them any further. And that would give the market at least 12 months of breathing space. Whatever comes thereafter is very dependent on who's going to be the next US president anyway. So I think that's in my mind, that's the way to frame it.